What's going on, in Turkey? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we have a cup game to start off this episode against Crystal Palace at home at the Cardiff City Stadium. Let me show you the team and rocking out for this game in the cup against Sam Allardyce's side. Pretty much the same team I always tend to field, but Rawls is suspended, so Brian O'Keefe, and I'll be playing Harris instead of Pilkington. I do tend to normally play. Instructions in terms of how we'll be playing, well, I think pressing can be all over as it normally is. Mentality, we can have an attacking mentality, mentality, mindset, not a lifestyle now. And apart from that, I think we're sorted. We'll go on aggressive tackling style. We're going to be wanting to win the ball back, a lot of them, and depending on how we do, we could be seeing obviously us heading into the next round of the cup. We're like a cup run, so hopefully we can give the fans what they want, and that is perhaps obviously a cup run. So, the question is though, can we beat the Premier League opposition of Crystal Palace? O'Keefe was actually in the box right there having a pop of goal, but it was saved pretty easily by the French goalkeeper Steve Mandanda. Gunnar to take the free kick. He does it short, and it's straight to Gunnison, but it is another save for the French goalkeeper. Although we've had a better spell of chances at the start of this game. However, we can take action here on Richards, and he does indeed. He gets booked after a challenge on Benteke. Hopefully, if we can get a goal before our time, it'll be quite nice. But we're going to see another player get booked here. It's Manga now, second player into the book in this game, and looks like this game will end at half-time 0-0. So, some work to do before we can think about advancing into the next round of this cup. We're going to leave the team as it is right now. We're going to go into a very attacking mindset now, not lifestyle. And hopefully now there's going to be some more urge, and we're going to see a lot more chances coming our way. We've already had 6 starts compared to day 1. So, maybe we do deserve to be winning the game. It's going up as I talk. Crossing the Jason punching, but good reactions from the keeper as he makes the save, our keeper being Alan McGregor. Well, I did sign in episode 2 ago from Hull City as Cardiff have bought him in real life on loan. And that is 20,654, so that's not too bad if you ask me. Probably should have kept a look on the time, because I'm going to have to make some changes now. So I'm going to bring on Zohore for Gnogbe. We're also going to bring on Noon for Harris. I'm going to bring up Pilkington and Oakwell. So brand new front three in terms of how fit they're all going to be. Have a lot of stamina in contrast to the guys who've just gone off. This game might be heading to extra time, or maybe even a replay. It is extra time then. We'll leave things as they are. Obviously, we just use all our substitutions. A good number of people have come to watch this game, which is nice to see as well. But it is a cup game, and we are facing Premier League opposition, so you can kind of see why. We've had 10 shots and they've had 3, so that's going up as I talk. So really, I'm very surprised we're not winning. But obviously, Mandanda has been keeping Palace in this at 0-0. The second of extra time gets underway. We should make it 1-0 here. It looks like we will, but again, Mandanda coming to their aid. Noon having an effort right there. The substitute that I have brought on. And now, it's penalties then. Benteke scores the first. Now Aaron Gunnison is up, our Icelandic player, and he makes it 1-1. The captain, the club in the real world. Punching now up next for Palace, and he's missed it. Jason Punching has missed it. So Zohore now to put us in front in this game, and he does indeed do that. Man from Denmark. Joe Ledley, now the Welshman against his former club, makes it 2-2. Pressure back onto us now to make it 3-2 here. Peter Whittingham, the guy's been in the club 10 years this year, and he delivers the goods. 3-2 to us. Bakary Sarkar, a man from Mali, and he puts it wide. We score now, it's game over, and we are into the next round of the cup, and we do indeed do that. Anthony Pilkington scoring the winning penalty, and we managed to edge out Crystal Palace 4-2 on penalties, and we're into the next round of the cup, so we could be on for a nice cup run. The 13 shots compared to their 3, the 10 shots are getting compared to their 3 as well, so we can definitely tell who deserved to win that game, and who definitely was in Palace. Anyway, good to see we did get through to that round. I've got some annoying crowd music that I can still hear in the background, which is quite annoying, so I'll be back in just a second whilst I sort that out. So, we are into the next round of the cup after beating Crystal Palace. Now let's see who we get to the next round. Another Premier League opposition will be nice. We'll have to see who we get to the draw. Well, now, commence Cardiff fans delighted to see their team beat Crystal Palace. Let's see who we get then, and we get Manchester City away from home, facing likes of Gabriel Jesus and Aguero. Well, that should be interesting. I look forward to playing that game against them away from home at the Etihad. Probably going to get an absolute battering. The other fixtures right there are playing Middlesbrough, Nottingham home to Leicester City. and all that good stuff. Trying to win the clubs for soon. There's still some time to add some cash to a club's balance and go into the market. We have 1 week to make sure any deals you want done are finalised. But we're not going to be completing any deals, and perhaps we're only signing on McGregor. So we have a home game now, away game, sorry, in the Championship to Barnsley at Oakwell. A win for us will put us up into perhaps 8th place. And just a point behind QPR depending on how they and Brighton do, respectively. Anyway, let's get out of our system. We have a game now here that we hopefully should go ahead and win away from home here. I'm going to make a few changes to my starting 11. Rawls is now fit and available to be playing again, so I'll drop Lambert to the reserves and put Rawls back into the starting 11. They scored a winning goal against Derby when Cardiff beat them the other day, which is nice to see. Morrison, I'm quite happy with Bamba Manga, nothing about it really. Zohore can go up front, bring Noon on for Harris, and yeah, I'm quite happy with that team. A few changes made following win against Crystal Palace. We are away from home, so I know it's only Barnsley, but I will leave it on defensive mentality in terms of how we defend and play, just for now, before we have to get a goal. So when that's Barnsley starting 11, feel free to pause if you like to. And yeah, got an annoying advertisement we have to deal with, but thankfully we did just skip right through, which is nice to see. I've seen quite a lot as of late. Anyway, we're at Oakwell, and we are underway for the game here against Barnsley. Barnsley, who have been in some terrible run fall as of late in the game, so hopefully we can capitalise on that and worsen their form, depending on how we do in this game. McGregor making an early save there, be forced into action after Bradshaw had a shot from Barnsley, which was a well saved by the Scottish goalkeeper. Starting to create a few more chances now. Rodriguez has been fouled, and we're going to see a red card. Actually, no, Rodriguez fouled one of our players, and he's been sent off. So we have a man advantage over Barnsley now, which is nice. So hopefully we can capitalise on that. Looks like we're immediately going to do that, and it's Gunnarson's through ball to our Danish forward, Kenneth Zohore, and it's 1-0 to us. Less than a minute or two after Barnsley got a red card. So that's great to see, and we are 1-0 up here at Oakwell, not Oakwell, in California. Oakwell. We're going to go on to an attacking mentality now. We have 11 men, sorry. In contrast to them only having 11, so I do think we can capitalise on that now and perhaps get another goal, which would be nice to see. Just cement this position that we do have in the game. Attendance 10,960, so almost 13,000 fans not turning up to the game here at Oakwell. Anyway, that aside, second up underway with 12 shots, and they're going to get 2, so I think we definitely say we deserve to be leading this game. And we've now made it 2-0. The guy who I've put back into the team following his suspension, Joe Rawls in the 54th minute, making it 2-0 to us. We have a free kick now, Aaron Gunnarsson, and whatever Rawls can do, looks like he can do better. 3-0, 58 minutes on the clock, and looks like we're headed to back-to-back victories in this episode. As it stands, Whittingham, he makes it 4-0. Man has been in the club 10 years. This is great to see. We're absolutely just ripping Barnsley to shreds here. And I'll take this opportunity to bring some subs on. Give Morrison a chance for Bamba. Don't want Bamba being sent off and missing the game. And we will bring on Kadeem Harris to be replaced. To replace Craigman, sorry. How can he replace on the bench? Anyway, that aside, Bamba, Zohore and Noon leaving the action for us on what's been a very productive day in terms of how many goals we've scored against Barnsley here. However, take action here. And it is going to be another red card to Barnsley. This time it's their player Lemos being sent off. I believe both the defenders, so it's now 9 against 11. Yeah, I like that joke, didn't you? And after they get another player sent off, we make it 5-0, and it's Kadeem Harris, the guy I did bring on for Noon, making it 5-0, and that was an excellent performance by us. We had 22 shots compared to their 2, so I would have been absolutely fuming if we had lost that game. They had 2 red cards as well, and it's a goal-scoring fest. Goals scored by Zohore, Rawls, Gunnarsson, Whittingham, and Harris. So definitely a performance that we did need, as back-to-back victories in this episode so far against Palace and Barnsley. So definitely what the doctor ordered right there. And that's only going to motivate the team to, want and strive to do even better in terms of the run of results that I do expect us to now be getting. We've got a good team, and as you see right there, that's pretty obvious. Clubs also have been advised that Matthew Kennedy was seen in the local bar the night before the home game and stayed until the early hours. What action would you like to take? Well, sorry pal, as nice as it is, if you go out and have a drink, you're going to get absolutely rinsed. Matthew Kennedy has indicated that he feels your fine was unfair. Well, sorry pal, you can't go out getting smashed before a game, and he's not doing very well in training events. He's a bit upset with how I spoke to him. Well, sorry pal, but it is what it is. You can't do anything. We have another away game here. I think that's an away game. Against Rotherham, we are 8th in league table, moving up 1 position, and we are now 9 points behind Derby, who are in 6th place, and that's what we need to be, 6th place or above to get into the playoff position. So it is still doable. We're unbeaten in 2 games as well. That's good to see, if you ask me, indeed. Anyway, probably going to call it quits now in this episode. Actually, you know, we're not. We're going to play 3 games in this episode instead of just the 2, just for this game. And I do obviously want to get out of the January transfer window, get into February, get into the latter stage of the season. We're going to play 3 games in this episode because, you know, why the heck not? We're going to go on an attacking mentality. Is how we play. I think we've got the capability to be doing and trying that out. I'm going to stick with the same exact team that won against Barnsley 5-0, and hopefully we can recreate that performance against Rotherham, who are doing very well in the league right now. They've got Yaya Sanogo and Dexter Blackstock up front, Sanogo being the ex-Arsenal player, who's probably on loan to Rotherham in the game. Anyway, we're at the New York Stadium, and hopefully we can make it 3 successive victories in a row in this episode of Soccer 2017 on my channel. Been nice to see. The Rotherhams looks like they're the ones who are having a nice spell of possession and a nice spell of the ball. Manga could be in a bit of trouble here, and he's into the bucket. Yellow cards to our Gabonese international defender. We have 3 shots though, but not really aiming on target at the moment, so Rotherham the ones who'd be able to boast about that. Have to watch out, they don't make it 1-0, and it is indeed the Frenchman Yaya Sanogo putting them 1-0 up in 27th minute. Looks like we're going to be able to quickly capitalise. No. Lewis Price, the Welsh goalkeeper, making a good save right there for Rotherham, keeping them 1-0 up at the moment. Looks like we got a penalty. Yep, Zahori fouled in the penalty area, and it will be Junior Hoyle to step up. Can he score? Yes, he can. 1-1. 38 minutes into the game then, and it's our Canadian winger Junior Hoyle making it 1-1 here at the New York Stadium. So a very entertaining first half. Let's see if we can try and capitalise on that goal we did just score, and hopefully take 3 points all the way from the New York Stadium. We're going to go on a very attacking mentality in terms of how we play. A bit risky because it is only 1-1, but I do want to get that second goal. Going to take off Morrison, Bruno Morrison, Manga, sorry. Don't want to risk getting Manga suspended. That's the last thing I'm after, to be honest with you. 10 is 9,500 pretty much, so not a bad turnout considering how small the Rotherham Stadium apparently is, 12,000 only. So, very attacking mentality. It could be a bit dangerous to go ahead and do, but we had 8 shots and they've only had 5, but they've been more on target than we have had. It doesn't look like anything's happening at this moment in time, so what I'm going to do is pause the game right there, and I'm going to use my final 2 substitutions to bring on Gunogbe, and we're also going to bring on the super sub, so to speak, as he did score to come off the bench, Kadeem Harris as well. So, Zahora and Noon being replaced by Gunogbe and Harris as we enter the latter stages of this game here at the New York Stadium. All I need now though is for Rotherham to nick a goal and win the game. Could be in a bit of trouble here with our players. Morrison, who we just brought on, is booked. And Rotherham having a good chance here, but McGregor denying that chance for Sanogo to go ahead and make it 2-1 to them, thankfully. We have a free kick here. Aaron Gunnarsson, he's been banging them in left, right and centre as of late, but that one is easily saved by their goalkeeper Price. And it looks like we're taking a share of the points away from this game here. We had 10 shots, they had 8, and they're more than us on target. So really, I think looking on those statistics, I believe a 1-1 draw is fair enough if you ask me. Junior Hoyle getting man of the match, scoring a penalty for us, after Sanogo made it 1-0 to them in the game in the first half. Anyway, that's pretty much going to bring an end to this episode of Soccer 2017 on my channel. Let me move on and just see who we have next up next Friday in this series. It looks like we've pretty much come to the end of January, which is nice to see now, so we can look forward to games coming thick and fast in the Championship. Also earned a few cup competitions I do believe in as well, so got a bit of that in mind on top of that. The results coming up, I believe I did just see Tottenham win. Transfer windows closing on the 31st of January or tomorrow to make sure any deals are finalised, although that's nothing that really concerns us or has to make us worry or anything, because we're not signing any more players bar the only signing we made so far is Alan McGregor. So, looks like the transfer window is pretty much closed now as we advance forward into deadline day. And if you've got any nice cinematic scenes or anything for deadline day on this game, I doubt it. Got some team of the month stuff here to look at as we head to February. A lot of our players in the team of the month, that's McGregor, Richards, Bamba, Declan John, Aaron Gunnarsson, and yeah, 5 players out of our 11 when we start the game today getting team into the team of the month in the championship. Alan McGregor winning championship player of the month for Cardiff City, which is nice to see, and the championship player of the month was Danny Ward of Huddersfield right there, and just confirmation of the transfer window being closed, which is nice to see. And there we are, that's my answer. We'll be playing a home game against Blackburn in starting the next episode. A win for us in that game will take us up into 7th place, and it will put us hot on the tails of Sheffield Wednesday. We did beat in the last episode 2-1. Been some good form as of late. A unbeaten episode, 2 wins and a draw, so not bad if you ask me. Looks like it is all going to go down to the wire, I think, because we are catching now the teams above us, and we're only 3 points behind QPR and a couple more then behind Sheffield Wednesday in 6th place at the start of the playoff positions. Anyway, look forward to this being uploaded next Friday. Thank you all very much for watching this video. I hope that was your Friday, guys. I look forward to hopefully the return of my Newport County Career Mode series being uploaded tomorrow. Until then, though, peace. Yeah.